We went through the welcome message, the syllabus. Okay. The portion that you're going to use the most would be the course materials and the PowerPoints. This is, as you see, when you click on the link, it's downloaded to your computer. And this is the generic PowerPoint that the publisher provided for you. What I do in the class, I have my own version. I'm gonna create another link for the like instructor PowerPoint, something like that you can use along with me. Or if you don't print out or don't use my PowerPoint, it will be here, the guided notes. The guided notes, these are the notes that I produced for my in-person class, the face-to-face class. If you have it handy, either in electronic one or in the print out one, that would be great. So we can go through the problems together without like, taking time to write the problems. Okay. So if the space is not like enough for you to write down, you might have an additional paper and to write the detail and just like note the number, the package, for example, package 1.8, number 1, page 2, something like that. Okay. And then put them together at the end. Put everything in the 3-ring binder. That would be, I think that is one of the strategies that would help you have all resources in one spot. So I will use the guided notes. Sometimes I will use the PowerPoint version or the PDF or the Word document version when I share the screen with you, and I use my digital pen to go through the lecture with you guys. Okay, for example, like for today, so we're gonna at the end of the hours, I'm not sure how much time that we can go through the content of 1.8. So I'm gonna go through the quick concept and then work on the problems that I put in the package 1.8. Okay, and these problems are problems that I selected from the homework, the second homework from Hawks Learning. All right, so that's the guided notes I put in as the content, and then for chapter 2 gonna be by section. Okay, so it's up to you whether you would like to print it out or make it as a digital form and then use along when I do the lecture during the class time. The exam reviews, see the first one, the exam 1 will cover 1.8 in chapter 2, exam 2 chapter 3, exam 3 chapter 4, exam 4 chapter 5, and then you can ignore the chapter 6 one here. The last one for chapter 6 and chapter 8, this is the last exam that will be scheduled during the final week. And then the on the log guides for exam. This is the
Real quick, another question.
yes, go ahead, Ryan.
I take it that the exams are section based or chapter based. They're not cumulative.
It's chapter based.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
thank you.
I heard the final is not cumulative, just has 2 chapters, chapter 6 and chapter 8. Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. So for the analog guides for exam, it's the PDF kind of, the general guidelines when you are about to take the exam. I would like you to get used to the feature of the analog because it gets annoying sometimes if you, for some students that are not familiar with the online proctoring service, because you have to have the certain the operating system. You have to have Chrome's, you have to download Chrome's extension. You have to share the screen, you have to allow the camera, all kind of stuff. So make sure you are okay before you get to take the real exam. Now, Hawks Learning. Let me see if anyone already access. All right. So I would like you to click on the link on your screen, the Hawks Learning. And then when you see what I share on the screen here, click on Hux Learning. Do you see what I share on the screen?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. If you do not see anything that I share with you, that means you have to get started by, get yourself into the Hux Learning and then click on the view course. I believe you have 21 days temporary code that you can use before you pay. And the code is lifetime. That means you pay one time. I don't expect you to retake the course, but you just pay once and then you can use the course whenever the course is available for you.
I do have a
Right?
question.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I will be the one to talk all the time. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Go ahead. Good to have questions.
I noticed on yours it says the same thing, but it has a bunch of overdue. The dates
I
are
know.
wrong. I just want to make sure that that's normal.
that is my part that I have to clean up because I copied
Okay.
from the previous semester. So I
And
have to fix the due date to December 11. That's the due date for our course. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. That's one thing that
no,
I missed.
yep, good deal.
Thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let me see. All right. If you see if you do have an access to Hux Learning, there are some support, and what the feature that you will see would be 3 portions here: learn, practice, and certify. Okay, let me share what I have. So Hux Learning, and then oh yeah, because of the due date. So for the first one, you see my screen. This is what you're gonna see on your end as well when you get to the lesson. So the first one here, if you click start or wherever click the start button or the textbook button here, it will take you to the textbook and walk you through, like you have an ebook basically for the learn portion. Okay, and then exit learn. So that's why the physical textbook is optional, because once you get into the Hux, so you can access the e-textbook right here. And some topic, there are video that provided for you that is embedded within the section. Okay, but they are not all problems, gonna be selected problems. And on the other end, on Blackboard, I will provide some of the recordings that I pre-made it beforehand, and some problems from the problems on the sectional homework. So at least you have more examples to view to help you understand better. All right, so the learn portion here is about the textbook. The pre-certified or the practice is like you get practice without getting score or getting the grade. You can click on, okay, what is this? Identify the type of the number given. So 0 divided by 1 is, and it's supposed to be 0, right? So it will be integer. Whole number, not a whole number. It could be a rational number, real number, not narrow, undefined. So let's see, submit the answer. So you're incorrect. So what happened? So you can click explain. So it will explain you going on and step by step, and kind of help you along the way. So this is about the practice portion. Okay. Exit without stepping. All right, so you don't get grade for this portion, but the grade that will be kept on the grade book will be the third portion of the certified. Okay, you click on the certified, and then this one, no tutor, as you notice, no button about the tutor on the lower left corner. So what you have to do, you type in 26.6. Okay, that's my answer. And if you want the certain keypad, so you can click on that one, and then it will show the feature that will help you type easier. Submit the answer. And then fantastic, I got the correct answer and so forth. So now I get 1 of 24 correct. And you see the heart here. This is called the lives that you have. I don't know why they call life, but that's what I was told. That means out of 24 problems, you can miss up to 4 problems. Okay. If you miss 3 problems, you will get certified. That means you get 100% for this homework. Is it clear for the homework score?
Yes.
Okay. So the heart here, thank you. The heart here will tell you how many problems that you can miss. You can miss up to 4 problems. If you miss less, 4 or less, you still get certified. You get 20 out of 24 for this section. You get 10 out of 10 in the grade book, the grade book page. All right. So that's a feature that's exit without saving. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. So that's this is a feature that Hawks has different than MyMathLab or WebAssign or other the online homework management or other software. That what I want to make sure that you guys okay and familiar with that feature. Okay.